Like all TVRs, this new Sagaris has insane styling. It appears to have been designed by a lunatic and then hit with an axe. And like all TVRs, you can't just jump in it and go for a drive.
I mean, look at this for a starting procedure. It's like firing up the Starship Enterprise. Those are the Dylidian crystals being warmed. And would you like to guess where the door handle is? Nope, you're quite wrong. It's that little button there, and the radio is completely unfathomable, and the ashtray's inaccessible, and according to the speedometer, the top speed is 20. Oh, no, it isn't.
It's got a 4-litre engine under the bonnet, which produces 400 brake horsepower, and it's got a glass fibre body, which weighs about 2 ounces. So, like all TVRs, it goes like steak. 0 to 60 is dealt with in a staggering 3.8 seconds. And flat out, you'll be moving at 3 miles a minute. That's 180 miles an hour.
The whole car is tingling and vibrating. It feels like the engine is trying to escape. It's melting the road!
There really is a lot of power, especially when you remember that this car costs less than £50,000. Mind you, you don't get much in the way of luxury, or toys, or safety equipment. There's no traction control, and there are no anti-lock brakes.
There's no airbag either. TVR's argument has always been, well, don't crash then. I never have been particularly big on the nanny state. When I said to one of their guys the other day, you know, there's a Europe-wide agreement now that all new cars will have anti-lock brakes. And he went, no, we didn't get that memo.
So, like all TVRs, the Sagaris is a devastatingly fast, loud, brutal, and relatively cheap poke in the eye for Britain's health and safety executive.
And like all TVRs, it smells of glue and the bits of the body are coming off. Look at the bonnet! The engine really is trying to escape.
So what makes it different? Why have they brought it here?
Oh, well, take these slashers as an example. On the prototype Sagaris, they were vents, there were holes in them. But they found that mud and stones were being flicked off the tyre through the holes and into the windscreen. Now, in the past, TVR would have gone, oh dear, that's terrible, and then put it on sale anyway. But now they're owned by a very wealthy Russian business boy. He took the car back to the drawing board and filled them in. It means they're thinking about customers, which is nice.
In the olden days, I always got the impression that TVR built a car, put it on sale, and then found out how it handled.
Usually when one of their customers wrote to the factory complaining about how dead he was.
With this one, though, they employed the guy that set up the Noble, which is probably the best handling car in the world. And it shows.
It doesn't die, but squat down at the back or heave.
It's been given surprisingly heavy springs and a much wider track than is usual, and the results are sensational.
Owning a TVR in the past was like owning a bear. I mean, it was great until it pulled your head off, which it would. One day, it would pull your head off. This one, though, this is excellent. Pedals are perfectly positioned for heel and toe. There's a bit of understeer and then a little bit of oversteer on the... Oh, yes! Yes! TVR, you've made a decent, proper handling car! the seat! Every single TVR I have ever driven in the last 20 years has been terrifying. What makes this one so special is that it isn't.